Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all some of the major changes that happened in my life when I went to 11th grade from 10th grade. The first change is that your friends are gonna take up different streams. Like बहुत ही कम टाइम ऐसा होता है कि सारे friends are taking up same streams and you are gonna stay together. In most of the cases that's not gonna happen, so you need to accept that. 10th तक like एक comfort zone create हो जाता है. You are seeing the same faces each and every day. You have a huge friend group and you chat every day with each other in school, like sharing tiffin and all that. And suddenly when you are in 11th, boom, a major change happens. Like those familiar faces are not gonna be there. Your friends might change schools as well. So yeah, that's a hard phase. And let me tell you, I was not a very extroverted person. So I faced a lot of struggle in 11th grade in making new friends. It almost took me like a month to make proper friends. Second thing would be understanding the subjects. Now I was a PCMB student and let me tell you, भाई बहुत struggle करना पड़ा था उस time period में. Like by the time you are in 12th, for me it happened like everything was pretty stable. I was getting decent marks and all that. But जब 11th में आई थी, भाई first question that came into my mind was क्यों लिया PCMB? क्यों लिया PCMB? It was the first thing that came into my mind. And physics भाई कुछ तो समझ नहीं आता था. I was feeling like what am I doing in life? It can't be explained in words. The frustration, oh my god. But let me tell you, like जो hours आप put in करते थे till 10th, that's not gonna be of any help in 11th. You need to like extend your self-study period. So to excel in studies in your 11th and 12th grade, it takes like much more effort than 10th grade. The third thing that I want to talk about is managing your hobbies and studies. Now this is a major challenge that I faced when I was in 11th grade because एक तो syllabus इतना ज़्यादा बढ़ जाता है, ऊपर से if you are trying to excel in your hobbies as well, then it becomes a major challenge. I'm singing since I was 3 years old. I learn Hindustani classical music and music is basically my passion. I won't be able to live without music. And 11th में वो एक clash kind of होता था कि पढ़ाई music वो एक clash रहता था. The fact that my parents never forced me like पढ़ाई करना है, म्यूज़िक नहीं करने देंगे, म्यूज़िक को छोड़ दो 11th 12th में बहुत प्रेशर आ जाएगा, ऐसा उन्होंने कभी नहीं कहा. They were always very supportive. So yeah, I'm lucky in that way. I would say that when there is will, there is way. So if you are really passionate about something, then I'm sure that you are going to find a way in which you can still pursue it. Fourth thing that I'm going to talk about is crushes. Like, honestly speaking, it has not been long since I'm out of high school. Like, kuch hi dino pehle my 12th boards got over. And when I think back about the crushes I had, I mean, come on, let's be honest, high school crushes are quite silly, I would say. Because now that I look back at the crushes I had, I feel embarrassed. Yeah, I feel quite embarrassed about them. But everything happens for a reason. I would say that it was a waste of time for me. Now, I have seen people who have like managed their relationships and academics pretty well, but there are like a few people who can do that. It's a skill, which a few people have. I didn't have that. So yeah. Let's just move on. The last thing that I want to talk about is mental health. Being a PCMB student, managing everything was super hard. I felt exhausted at times. I sometimes question that what am I doing in life? Am I actually making any progress in life? Now, these things are bound to happen in 11th and 12th. So it's really important that you look after your mental health. When you feel exhausted or depressed or sad, then it's important to talk it out with someone. It's going to relieve your stress to a certain extent. Like I used to talk to my parents. They were really supportive in this phase. I used to cry at times in front of them. They used to console me. So yeah, looking after your mental health is really important in this time, and don't be hesitant to talk about it with anyone that you trust. So yeah, these are the major struggles that I faced personally. And lastly, I would like to tell you all that those who are going through the same changes in their lives, please don't stress yourself out. Everyone has to go through this phase, and set daily goals like I want to do these things, take baby steps. Everything is gonna be okay, trust me. This is me, Shruti Roy, signing off.